And I promise to honor the commitment to not give a long speech, because there's nothing worse. I'd like to start by thanking AGHS Legal Aid Cell for the invitation, and especially for the opportunity to speak about the migrant crisis in Pakistan. This year, we have partnered with AGHS Legal Aid Cell, which, through its digital platform, Voicepkdotnet, has worked on highlighting the human cost of the Taliban takeover Afghanistan and the resurgence of the militancy in Pakistan, particularly the cost of freedoms of women, girls, and minorities in KPK. Today's conference will be an opportunity for all of us to learn more about the work of the Legal Aid Cell, to learn about their findings, and to discuss a way forward to ensure respect for the human rights of all. Canada is proud to fund this initiative through the Canada Fund for Local Initiatives, the CFLI. This fund provides modest funding for small-scale, high-impact projects in more than 120 countries eligible for official development assistance, and is unique in that most projects are designed and implemented by small, local civil society organizations. We are thrilled to be able to work with AGHS Legal Aid Cell on this initiative, especially as the goal of the funding mechanism and a priority for Canada is to support and create a platform for local voices and discussions like today. Over the past 2 years, Canada has welcomed over 43,000 vulnerable Afghans globally, and more than 21,000 have traveled to Canada from Pakistan. And I want you to know that when I was in Canada in the fall, I actually went and visited with an Afghan refugee family, because we do a lot of work at the High Commission. All programs here in Pakistan from the Canadian government have a role to play on this program, but we don't often get a chance to see what happens at the other end. And this family was sponsored by a Canadian family, and the two daughters, 12 and 15 years old, will be going to school for the very first time, well, they are now, as of January the 1st, in school for the first time in their lives. As some of you will know, promoting gender equality and the empowerment of women and girls is a priority for Canada. We are also committed to supporting Afghan nationals to ensure they lead their lives with dignity and respect. We understand that the Taliban's takeover Afghanistan changed the condition of the country, and a humanitarian crisis ensued, which impacted all people, especially women and girls. Their basic human rights were violated. Afghan women and girls were denied access to higher education, to public and political spaces, and to employment opportunities. And many of them, of course, as we know, had to leave the country. Despite mounting restrictions and intimidation, the women of Afghanistan have continued to support and contribute to their families and to their communities. Full respect for the human rights and fundamental freedoms of women and girls and their equal and meaningful participation in society are prerequisites for sustainable economic and political development. Canada remains committed to doing its part to address these challenges, working closely with local and international partners. And we continue to support gender-responsive, principled humanitarian action based on critical needs to help save lives, alleviate suffering, and support the dignity of those affected by crisis.